Test, test. Okay. My audio should be okay today for the first time in months. It's a nice sunny day outside, but it's only about 3 degrees Celsius. Hang on. Hope weather. Mostly cloudy. Oh, it's up to 9 degrees now. Celsius. I think that's, oh, let me check Fahrenheit. That's 49 Fahrenheit. Tomorrow going up to 57 Fahrenheit. Yeah, looks like that's the peak for this week will be tomorrow. Cloudy and 57. The rest of the week, partly cloudy, sunny on Thursday, clouding over again on Friday. Rain next weekend for Easter in Ostara. But I always say this: the globe Hope weather isn't always the same as BC weather in general. Hey there, HC. Bit late here, but you can sleep till noon. Oh, that's good if you can sleep in. I slept till noon today. I got up early to use the toilet and went back to bed and slept an extra hour. But I was up late last night recording my Canadian Drain episode. I hope it's up tonight. We'll see. And Patty Wax working on hers. She did a 3-part video. I think she uploaded them on her channel. She should have made them private, but they're open to the public. Anyhow, she's redoing them, and then Doug's gonna do his editing magic. And so we'll have Patty Wackers herself on Political Drain for our debut. Our Twitch channel's going off to a terrific start with Herb Digital. And we have apparently we have a Patreon and a Substack presence too, but I don't know who's handling that at the moment. I have to get with the team this week and we'll discuss it. But I'm really happy about Substack and Patreon making us video streaming available and apparently easy and no time limit sort of thing. So that's a good escape hatch if YouTube or other platforms go down due to Musk or Trump wrath. Also, yesterday I did quite a bit of sorting and cleaning in the house. Got a bunch of clothes bagged up and ready to go out the door to the charity shops. And I've got a bunch of other stuff bagged up to go out on the curb. After this, I'm going to put some of my furniture pieces out on the curb too. I meant to do it yesterday so that the people coming to and from the church next door would maybe possibly pick some of it up. I got a few items that are in good shape. I just don't need them or use them. Like a little coffee end table thing, a wardrobe hanger, standing rack thing. I've got a couple of those that are in better shape, so I got that. And a couple other big ugly things, they're not worth hauling away anywhere even, so. And I've got tons of empty cardboard boxes because I was trying to do that Poshmark sales stuff, but it was going too slowly and it was a pain in the ass to keep getting printer ink and to get to the post office every couple of days. It was just a big pain in the ass. But I still have stuff that I have value to that I want to hang on to for who knows what reason. When you walked home from the local pub, it was a light rain at 12 Celsius. Day temperature was 17. Nice. You could smell the rain, and spring is here! Hooray! Oh, yeah! I'll wait till some other people are here, but I talked about my pet honeysuckle vine that grows in through my window, because my mom planted one outside my window with a trellis so that I could get light, but that, I wouldn't be completely visible, Anyway, I don't know. I've enjoyed it, and I've had the window cranked open a half inch or so, and the honeysuckle started to grow inside, so I just let it keep doing it. And every year it's grown, and it's lasted all winter, especially this year. It did great over winter, but it never bloomed until yesterday. For the first time in the 3 or 4 years it's been growing inside, in the springtime, it's actually got blooms on it. So that's kind of a thrill. My pet honeysuckle. Oh, and a bee came in when I opened the door for Fergus today. A bee got inside too, so I don't know where it's ended up, if it found its way out again or not. But it's real wildlife in my living room. So yeah, it looks like even next week I won't be able to do my thing outside quite yet. We'll see. If the weather changes again, then I'll do it. So, Josh Shapiro, governor of Pennsylvania, his house was torched while they were home and with guests and celebrating Seder, is it? Seder, Jewish holiday. They got out and the firefighters were there in seconds, but it really got burnt. Lots of damage done. They got the guy. I haven't heard whether he's given any motive yet, but it was just one guy, but it was definitely targeted. So that's scary. But Shapiro is pissed. He is pissed off. This has to stop, and it does. It has to fucking stop. This kind of shit is unacceptable. Anyway, life goes on. And I guess last night, I watched some of the rally over on TV2's channel with Bernie and AOC. They had a lot of early speakers that I wasn't interested in, so I tuned back in when AOC was speaking for a little while, and then I didn't watch any of Bernie. And then I missed the Coachella, the LA one. I just wasn't in the mood to listen to it all over again and stuff. So, but today I saw some of the clips of it. Huge crowd, really riled up. And hopefully they're young people, and hopefully there are a lot of guys there. Gotta get the young men's interested. See if there's anything interesting I can show. Oh, the King Charles reaffirmed and stressed that he is the King of Canada as well as the UK and Commonwealth. He was in Italy, I guess, for something about their military. Hang on, I just saw a short. The King saying something. King Charles apologizes for Britain corrupting Italian cuisine. Oh, I gotta see this. Charles sometimes has a dorky sense of humor. Okay, hang on.
It was the Romans who gave Britons the idea of putting a king's head on coins. So I'm especially grateful to them. And we have benefited hugely from your influence over what we wear, what we drink, and what we eat. I can only hope you will forgive us for occasionally corrupting your wonderful cuisine. We do so, I promise you, with the greatest possible affection. It will.
I want to find the part where he's stressing Canada. No. Come on, so slow. Can't find it. Oh, here it is.
That he believes Canadians would be better served economically, militarily, if they were to become the 51st state of the United States of America.
A split emerged between Keir Starmer and the King. Starmer refused to back the country.
We have been taken advantage.
Better served economically, militarily, if they were to become the 51st state of the United States of America.
A split emerged between Keir Starmer and the King. Starmer refused to back.
Farmer has to be careful about seasons or he could lose his crop. Being a bit early to plant sunflowers in a garden is not bankrupting anyone. The talk in Europe is that the relationship with the US will never be the same. Same here for Canada. Post-war dream is dead, yeah. Hold on.
The country.
We have been taken advantage of like no country has ever been taken advantage of. Thank you very much. And
look, we had a really good discussion, a productive discussion, a good discussion, as a result of which our teams are now going to be working together on an economic deal. Our teams are going to be working together on security in Ukraine. You mentioned Canada. I think you're trying to find a divide between us that doesn't exist. We're the closest of nations, and we had very good discussions today, but we didn't
that's
discuss
enough.
Canada.
Thank you. Please.
Starmer told an angry Commons that he didn't have the time to discuss the country with Trump.
Speaker, and it's very welcome to hear the Prime Minister acknowledge the contribution of Canada to Ukraine's self-defence and its status as a vital ally for the UK. Last week, the Prime Minister was asked in the US by the press about President Trump's repeated calls for Canada to become a state within the US. The PM answered that he and Trump didn't address that issue, didn't address Canada. Yet, wasn't this meeting a good opportunity?
I don't know why I can't find that clip.
Maximum pain on the US
Here
as
we go.
tariffs start to bite.
We are fighting unjustified U.S. tariffs, including those on steel and autos with counter tariffs of our own. And those.
Here's the king in
Strong. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Vive le Canada.
King Charles took the opportunity this week to affirm his status as King of Canada in a speech to the Italian Parliament as a veiled show of support and strength.
We have remembered the British and Allied servicemen who gave their lives in the liberation of this country 80 years before. Including more than 45,000 from Commonwealth nations and almost 30,000 from the United Kingdom. My grandfather, King George VI, visited British and Allied troops in July and August 1944, staying at an HQ near Arezzo. Tomorrow, in Ravenna, as King of the United Kingdom and of Canada, I will have the great honour of commemorating the 80th anniversary of the liberation of that province, together with President Mattarella, in which British and Canadian forces played a key role. And as head of the Commonwealth, it will be my signal privilege to recall the indispensable role played by many troops from the Commonwealth as well as other allied nations. And we remember too the terrible suffering of the Italian civilian population, as well as the heroism of the resistance.
After Trump vowed to turn the country into the 50th
Well, I'm not a monarchist, but it's good to have him say something. Hang on. Where am I? Okay. Fergus is joining me. Ah! There I am. Here I am. Look at the expression. You're funny. Yeah, I'm laughing at you. I am. I'm laughing at you. Anybody else here yet? Quiet day. It was quiet on Friday, too. Not sure what people are up to, but it's 4:20. My gummies are kicked in already. My vape battery is dead. Oh, wait a second. The battery's working, but I can't get a draw on it. I'll keep trying, though. Try again. Sorry for using explicit language, but Trump's trying to fuck both the US government and the whole world at the same time. He pushed too hard and blew his load too early. Limp dick president from now on. Yeah, I do think his days are numbered for a variety of reasons. That doesn't mean there's not going to be a whole lot of shit to wade through before then. Political analysts talking about Trump killed as president. Yeah, self-inflicted as always. All he ever does is ruin everything he ever ostensibly builds. I mean, he's in it all for himself, but he ends up like destroying himself simultaneously. So it's always self-inflicted with him. But I think there's a lot of backroom grumbling, especially in the Senate. I'm hearing, like the Congress. You got your MTGs and whoever sycophants there, but the senators are really hating this blowback from their constituents, and I don't know. Other people are saying he's going to use next weekend's, if it's larger than this past weekend's protests, he'll try his National Guard or whatever stunt, but they're saying if it's smaller, then it's sort of, let's wait and see. But I don't think he'll ever be able to really pull off martial law. I don't know. I don't know if he could pull off martial law or some other shit, but we'll see. He's really bleeding now. I can't predict anything, of course. The Blitzkrieg went out of steam, yeah. Their sheer incompetence, once again, is what saves us and shakes some people, thankfully, into realizing, hey, something's not right here with what's happening. It's not what we expected with the MAGA side. I mean, a lot of people were pissed about the veterans being cut off, and when Social Security goes, oh boy, there's no coming back from the backlash there will be to that. Anyway, I usually try not to talk about current events, politics, and stuff on weekends, but I don't have really much else to talk about. We need Dave and his memes. Let me see what else I've got in my list. Did you see the Shapiro arson yourself, HC? Yeah, let me see if there's anything updated on it.
Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro and his family were evacuated from the governor's residence early Sunday after what state police say was an arson fire at the...
Damn.
house. Shapiro said he and his family were awakened by bangs on the door from state police troopers. Shapiro, who is Jewish, posted a photo on social media Saturday of Passover dinner at the governor's residence.
Passover, that's right.
Police say firefighters responded to the residence at about 2 a.m. and successfully extinguished the fire. It caused significant damage to parts of the building. Shapiro and his family were in a different area of the house. In a statement mid-morning on Sunday, state police say they
Breaking right now at 6:30 on CBS News Philadelphia, new information on an arson attack at the governor's mansion. Josh Shapiro and his family forced to evacuate their home in the middle of the night.
This type of violence is not okay. This kind of violence is becoming far too common in our society.
Authorities are calling this an act of terrorism. Good evening. I'm Aziza Shuler. The governor and state police just wrapped up a news conference just a short time ago, and they revealed they have a man in custody. He's identified as 38-year-old Cody Balmer of Harrisburg. Investigators have been combing the grounds of the governor's mansion all day. The fire was set just hours after Shapiro, along with friends and family, celebrated Passover in the home. Our Ray Strickland is live in Harrisburg right now with the latest. Ray, what do we know so far?
Well, Aziza, state police described this as a targeted attack, saying Balmer devised a methodical plan where he was in and out of the governor's mansion here in less than a minute. Video shows the damage of what he allegedly did: broken and charred windows with crime scene tape surrounding the back portion of the home. State police say Balmer was able to gain access to the property around 2 o'clock in the morning by jumping the fence around the property. State troopers were searching for him, but he was still able to get into the mansion using a homemade device to set the fire. State police say charges are expected to be filed within the next few hours. Police say Balmer will face attempted murder, terrorism, aggravated arson, and aggravated assault charges. The governor became visibly emotional when he reflected on the frantic moments a state trooper began banging on his door to evacuate him and his family.
Lori and I are overwhelmed by the prayers and the messages of support that we've received from all across Pennsylvania and all across the United States. If this individual was trying to deter me from doing my job as your governor, rest assured I will find a way to work even harder.
And state police did say that the FBI is now involved in the investigation and that evidence that's been collected at the scene will soon be analyzed by a forensics lab. Fortunately and thankfully, no one was injured in this incident. As for a possible motive, state police did not say, but they did mention that a security review is underway following the incident. Reporting live here at the governor's mansion in Harrisburg, Ray Strickland, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Thank you, Ray. And people across party lines are sending their
Yep. That happened. Another white dude who has something against either the governor personally or against Jews, or who knows. We'll find out, I guess. And there was a scary incident in Vancouver. This is scary as fuck too. Hang on.
A lot of anger inside Vancouver Police Headquarters tonight. The chief, Adam Palmer, A lot of anger inside Vancouver Police Headquarters tonight. The chief, Adam Palmer, writing on social media that what happened is intolerable, adding certain people in society need to be incarcerated. A surveillance camera catches the aftermath. The man in the center is not involved, but look right as a ball of flame erupts and one officer, visibly on fire, runs. His partner does a quick pivot, singeing his uniform, but avoiding burn injuries.
It definitely is enraging to our members. This comes right off the heels of other assaults that have happened not that long ago.
This one happened here on East Hastings near Carroll, just after 9 p.m. Thursday. The officers were on routine patrol when they tried to detain a man for jaywalking.
The man then fled. As officers pursued, he then threw a flammable substance at our officers.
She says the suspect, wanted on 10 different warrants, was tasered and arrested nearby. The junior officer set on fire was taken to hospital for burns and has since been released.
When an officer, a police officer out serving in the community, is attacked to this degree.
Don't give in to fear. Exactly. Stay alert and prepared, always. Yeah, and then there was this guy, who's now gone before a judge for his
Developing nationally tonight, the FBI says a Wisconsin
activities in Wisconsin.
teen murdered his parents as part of an extremist plot. Authorities allege he planned to assassinate the president in an effort to overthrow the U.S. government. ABC's Johnny Fernandez has the report.
A Wisconsin teenager is accused of murdering his parents as part of a plot to assassinate President Trump and bring down the government. Prosecutors say 17-year-old Nikita Kasub killed his mother and stepfather inside their Waukesha home back in February, stole his parents' car, and left with the family dog. The Waukesha County Sheriff's Department says the bodies of 51-year-old Donald Mayer and 35-year-old Tatiana Kasub were discovered on March 1st during a welfare check.
The body was appeared to have been deceased for some time, was unable to definitively identify who it was.
Law enforcement arrested Kasub 2 weeks later during a traffic stop in Kansas. Officers say they found a handgun, pried open safe, jewelry, and $14,000 cash inside the car. Investigators also say they found documents on his phone calling for the assassination of the President of the United States in order to foment a political revolution. Officials go on to claim Kasub killed his parents as a part of an effort to obtain the financial means and autonomy necessary to carry out his plan. According to federal documents filed in court, Kasub shared the views of an extreme neo-Nazi group described as a satanic cult. Kasub faces 9 felony charges, including 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide, but prosecutors hinted there could be more charges. The teen has not entered a plea. He's being held on a $1 million bond. His next court appearance is set to be for early May. Johnny Fernandez, ABC News, New York.
Hey, Miker. I shouted into the microphone. The microphone, get it? Oh, hang on. I've got 2 of me again. Oh. Why do I always do that? Am I gone? Yes, I'm gone. Far gone. So, I saw something about everybody's afraid of the Canucks for tonight's game. Is that right? There's a game tonight? Uh-oh. Now that's not exactly what I was looking for. hang on, because I saw something today about. I gave a shout out to the Great Eight in my Canadian drain video that's going to be uploaded soon. Where did I see it? Everyone should fear the Canucks, something or other. Canucks just got more news. Vancouver Canuck news today, 2 hours ago. Breaking news. This is crazy! Breaking news. Let's watch.
As the final days of the NHL regular season approach, the atmosphere is thick with anticipation and hope. Fans are glued to their screens, eagerly awaiting updates on their
Sorry, this is an AI. No,
favorite
you're
players and
done.
teams.
Done for the postseason.
In the world of
Just
sports,
an AHL
every
postseason.
moment counts,
Baby Canucks.
and the stakes are high. The thrill of competition, the roar of the crowd, and the dreams of playoff glory are what make this time of year.
Go away. Hate AI. Or as the new Secretary of Education calls it, A1. Right. May lose major players and coaches, which is not good or bad. Okay. Oh, hey, there is a fight the oligarchy thing today. That's where everybody is. Watching that or attending that. Salt Lake City today. No, hockey. I guess it's early yet, so it's the entertainment. I have to mute that. I'll keep an eye on it. Spring golfers, yes. I understand why you were sticking up for Wayne Gretzky, Mike, but I'm quite harsh. But I have good reason for feeling the way I'm feeling. He was the great one in the 80s, 90s maybe, but that's a whiles back. I'm just as happy for Ovi. Maybe happier. Got anything you want to share? Any links or stories to check out? I guess you saw I showed that cop getting set on fire. He forgot to stop, drop, and roll. But sucks for him. I know that's your neighborhood. What else is going on around the world? Outside my living room. How's your weather, Mike? It's sunny but chilly here. Oh, he's earned no respect from you lately. He's just hurting the cause. Hurting his cause with, yeah, okay. Exactly. Wonder if he's another secret you-know-what, down-low pervert. I don't think so, but you never know. My feed is really weird now because I've been jumping around to so many different kinds of YouTubes. Oh, this is a good one, yeah. The tariffs has got China exposing the luxury brands. Oh, it's kind of long, but there was a short video I saw about it too. Hang on.
Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Where do I even start? So last night as I was roaming the TikTok street, not minding my business as usual, I was coming across certain videos and at first I didn't know what to make of it, so I kept scrolling. But then it started becoming continuous. Like after every 5 or 4 scrolls, there's a similar video to the one I had seen previously, if it makes sense. So I'm going to walk you through what I saw. Then we are going to get into what people are saying. Okay? So first, I saw this video.
Your Chanel cosmetics, 80% are made in China and cost only $5. They just add the logo in France and charge you 10 to 40 times the price. Close your eyes. If your Chanel cosmetics says made in China, will it feel cheaper? It's not about quality, it's about brand washing. Interesting fact, who makes Chanel cosmetics, 42% are crafted by Chinese artisans. We don't do cheap goods, we do understand luxury.
Yes. And as I finished watching, I was scrolling, I saw this one as well.
The problem is that in this scenario, to use your metaphor, the US has the bigger gun. And so China ends up having more to lose from this trade war, doesn't it? You know, it can't sustain the loss of 15% of its export market, i.e. what you export to the US.
Not at all. China is fully prepared to fight to the very end because the world is big enough that the United States is not the totality of the market in the world. So if the United States wants to go in that direction of completely shutting itself out from the China market, be my guest.
Yeah, and China will lose the US market, which, as I've said, is 15%.
We don't care. We don't care. China has been here for 5,000 years. Most of the time, there was no United States, and we survived. And if the United States wants to bully China, we will deal with the situation without the United States. And we expect to survive for another 5,000 years.
And so then I was like, what is happening? Should I mind this business? Is it my business to mind? Because this is interesting. And then I saw this lady talking about how the Chinese people are exposing all these luxury brands. So then I started looking into that. That's when I came across all these other videos. Take a look.
You know who is producing high quality accessories for those luxury brands like Chanel, Estee Lauder, L'Oreal? You're saying you're the supplier behind all these beauty accessories for those big luxury brands? La Brea, MAC, Chanel, Bobbi Brown, and even Rosewood Hotel.
Last week we also received an order, L'Occitane. Yeah, the comb like 20,000 pieces, one color.
Now show me your factory, show me the production line.
Here, this is our cutting room. So you can see the machine, here claw clip, and here comb here. After cutting, we can take the claw clips out. like this. Here's our molding area. Take off the plate. After make the mold, mock the shape so we can upsell, include the spring and the flower accessories.
This is like the final touch up. You have to polish and check like the
defective.
Quality control.
Here's our coating plate. On the surface, we will spray a drawing effect. Here's our painting plate. Here is one of our warehouse. Here is our material area. All the acid board we have ordered here.
Oh, tell me, what is this? This is like PVC or acrylic?
Acetate material. The material is eco-friendly and more durable and flexible than PVC or acrylic materials.
Oh.
It's the most expensive material.
How expensive?
For this one, for example, this one like 50 RMB one piece.
One piece, 50 RMB.
And
the cost of it.
Yeah.
Your made in Italy Gucci 80% come from Chinese factory. They just add the logo in Europe to make you pay the price of 10 times. Close your eyes. If your hammer says made in China, does it feel cheaper? No, that's no quality issue. It's luxury brand washing. Fun fact, the hand stitching your product, 42% are Chinese artisans. We don't do cheap. We do underrated luxury. Why pay 2,000 Europe for Parisian air? Same leather, same craft, just without the European fairy tale facts. Be a luxury rebel. You can shop on Chinese platforms such as Taobao, 1688, Tianmao, Jingdong. You can even go directly to Guangzhou, Yiwu, Quanzhou, Wenzhou to buy. Don't know how to buy, how to pay, or arrange delivery? Just be me. GoNext to provide free shopping guidance and shipping services for you.
Who are the suppliers behind Lululemon? Some of their yoga wears are actually from Xianglong Clothing and Huang Qisheng Clothing. And guess what? Both factories located in Yiwu here. And these two factories also supply clothing for Fila and Under Armour. I guess most of you know the price of Lululemon or other big brands. They sell you a legging pants for $100. And guess what? Here in these two factories, you can get them for around $5 to $6. Crazy. And what's even better?
Yep. There's lots of ways to get around these tariffs, me boy. China's trends can change. Tesla and iPhone not cool anymore. China can still buy European luxury goods. The EU is open for business. Yeah, same with Canada. In fact, we Canada and China partnership in a dairy plant that makes infant formula using our excess skim milk. There it is. Trump's tariffs just failed. China and Canada build America's largest
dollars in Canada.
Right.
Next step, we will expand to Mexico and U.S. and help the U.S. consumers to stop terminate the infant formula shortage.
Largest dairy factory.
Back on some of its closest allies and friends. I'm standing in downtown Kingston, Ontario, here in the beautiful and independent country of Canada. And I've come to this city to tell a unique story of how this global trade war is shifting power and opportunities to the other side of the world. And China, the country that seeks win-win solutions, is stepping up and taking advantage of it. This is a $380 million factory that has transformed the entire baby formula industry. You see, right now is one of the most interesting times in Canadian history. For the first time ever, Canada and the United States relationship is experiencing stress, with Donald Trump leveraging aggressive 25% tariffs against many Canadian industries. But luckily for Canada, the country has other close trading partners like China, that can provide support. Now, just 2 years ago, Canada suffered a massive baby formula shortage. At the time, store shelves in major cities like Toronto were empty, and baby formula prices skyrocketed by over 30%, putting significant financial strain on many families. This crisis highlighted the urgent need for a localized infant formula manufacturing plant in the Canadian market. And in April 2024, Canada Royal Milk became the first factory in Canada to receive the certification from the Canadian Food Inspection Agency to produce baby formula here in Canada. This was the first infant formula production license issued in Canada. Canadians can now purchase infant baby formula produced right here in beautiful Canada. Canada Royal Milk's factory is one of the most advanced food and beverage factories in the world. And in today's video, I'm taking you behind the scenes to show you how a win-win solution between China and Canada is making a positive impact for Canadians and the future of our world. As we start this behind-the-scenes tour of Canada Royal Milk's factory, I want you to appreciate just how large this facility is and how much investment went into building this incredible complex. The factory has enough capacity to store over 17,000 pallets of baby formula in the facility's warehouse alone, and the vision and investment from China's Feihe Group to invest in Canada has been a massive benefit to the local community of Kingston, but it also speaks to the commitment from China to seek win-win solutions with global partners. Here is the Canada Royal Milk's team meeting with the local Kingston government in 2016, and this is Justin, one of Canada Royal Milk's first employees, who has taken me behind the scenes of the factory today. Justin explains the success of Canada Royal Milk is based on amazing partnerships, like the ones the company has built with the Dairy Farmers of Ontario and the Ontario Dairy Goat Cooperative. The process
Yeah, you can take a look at that later. I'm just checking in now with the Bernie rally, anti-oligarchy rally in Salt Lake. They're excited about something. I have it muted because they were playing music. Yeah, they're still playing music. Oh gosh. Is that live? Oh, they're just excited to be on TV. Must be a jumbotron in the arena. What is this? A hockey arena? A football arena? Some kind of sports arena. Looks pretty full. It's nice to see this kind of thing and they don't have like an election sign. It's very different. I should be streaming this for a political drain. I guess I will hop on my other channel and catch some of this, because we were too late to capture it any last night. America used to be 25% of the world. There are other emerging markets though. When people have jobs and earn money, they can buy stuff. Oh yeah, like there's going to be so many people leaving the US if this keeps up. I mean, everybody is already leaving if they can. The brain drain goes on. Only worsens with these deportations and so on. And the economy crash. Just has to be stopped. It all has to be stopped. One way or another. It has to stop, damn it. Stop this damn world. I want to get off. Well, okay, I'm gonna jump off and go set up for Political Drain to stream some more of the Bernie AOC anti-oligarchy rallies. Thanks for coming by, you guys. Love you. Stay safe. See you tomorrow.